Get in, loser. We're discussing a deeply misguided marketing effort. We recently received our very first look at the highly anticipated Mean Girls musical movie adaptation, and I'm concerned. Like, very concerned. I've got a lot of thoughts and we've got a lot to discuss, so let's get into all of it. Also, hi, my name is Kat. I really like musicals. If you really like musicals, hit subscribe to join the musical theater internet cult. Thanks to Backstage for sponsoring this video. We'll hear more from them later. Okay, question of the day for you guys, because I don't even know what people are feeling about this. What are your thoughts on the Mean Girls movie musical adaptation? Like, what's the temperature reading you're getting on it so far? Because I feel like everyone's emotions have been all across the board, from super psyched now all the way to like not even wanting it. I'm decidedly on Team Mean Girls, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts, so let me know. Like I just said, and to re-emphasize, overall, I am so excited for this movie. I love the Mean Girls musical. I think it's really, really cute. I think it's a great time. I've seen it twice. Super fun. I will also say that Mean Girls, the movie, just holds like a very dear place in my heart. It was the first time in my young life as like a little kid. I remember seeing Tina Fey's name on the screen at the end of the movie and being like, oh my god, girls get to be comedy writers too. We can make funny stuff and we get to be the funny ones. So I love Mean Girls. I definitely rewatch it every once in a while. It's a staple, it's a classic, it's a comfort movie. Now, I lead up with all of this because Sorry, is that the ghost of Lorne Michaels trying to stop me from disparaging Mean Girls? Also, Lorne Michaels isn't dead. I wouldn't have so many thoughts and critiques on the Mean Girls trailer if I didn't think it could be amazing. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want to come off overly harsh on this, and I'm sorry if I do, it's because I'm passionate. I just believe that this absolutely has the potential to really succeed, and I want to see it do the absolute best it can. As a wise math teacher once said, I'm a pusher. I push people. So let's discuss this first main trailer that came out. Kicking it off, right off the bat, the phrase, not your mother's Mean Girls, when it looks identical to your mother's Mean Girls, is probably my favorite. Also, what do you mean your mother's Mean Girls? Not 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 your mother's Mean Girls. Not your mother's Mean Girls. What do you mean, not your mother's Mean Girls? No, but seriously, this movie is less than 20 years old. What do you mean, your mother's Mean Girls?
The film Mean Girls was released on April 30th, 2004.
2004? Oh wow, so it is 20 years. Okay, so it is 20 years. Am I old? Are they trying to reference like, I'm not a regular mom, I'm a cool mom? That's the only thing I can think of, but I think they could have done it A, in a funnier joke, B, in a way that didn't exclude like half of your core demographic of people who want to watch Mean Girls. It really seems like they're trying to push this movie to Gen Z and away from millennials, which seems odd. I think the other most egregious thing that they do in this trailer and in all of the marketing materials is that they keep trying to hide the fact that it's a musical? A new twist by Tina Fey? Even the poster doesn't say it's a musical. The only indication is that one ring. Sorry, are we supposed to get that from the Easter egg that this is going to be a musical? I didn't realize that we were looking for Taylor Swift level hints now. Wait, if Regina George has 10 fingers and there are 3 original members of the Plastics, oh my god, you know what number that? I get it. They're obviously trying to make this movie mass appealing by hiding the fact that it's a musical. But I think that's the biggest thing it's got going in its favor. This is not your mother's made-for-TV reboot, okay? Of course, the studios don't care about marketing this movie to the theater kids because they know they've already got us. They're trying to appeal to everybody else. I think it's really stupid for 2 big reasons. One, let's say you get this hypothetical mass audience to tune in to this Mean Girls reboot. The second that people open their mouths and start singing, they're gonna shut it off. Wait, this is a musical? Ew. Let's watch videos of soap cutting instead. The days of trying to trick an audience, I think, is over. And the other much more important reason that I feel this marketing effort is very misled, Mean Girls the musical is good. You don't need to hide it. It's already fun and mass appealing. Very in the same vein as Legally Blonde the musical, which we know had a mass Facts of Life on MTV, or Heather's the Musical, which has also accrued a massive normie audience. Same with Mamma Mia, Six. There's absolutely a market for more casual theater goers, and you don't need to be a mega fan of something to enjoy it. Case in point, I think you have a lot of casual theater fans who would absolutely be down for Mean Girls the movie, the musical, if it was advertised to them as such. But now it looks like you're just trying to push a straight-to-streaming reboot. I think there are a lot of different people who would really legitimately enjoy a Mean Girls movie musical, and I don't think this movie is accurately marketing itself to anyone. I really feel like they're failing themselves by hiding the fact that it's a musical, when in fact, that's its biggest asset and its biggest selling point. We've got dozens of awful, boring remakes. This is something new that genuinely has a fun twist. So sell the twist! Tell us it's a musical and don't just call it a twist! Real quick, let's take a moment to learn about today's sponsor. Thank you to Backstage for sponsoring this video! Backstage is the fastest and easiest way to find your next audition. With your subscription to Backstage, you can find casting calls, submit self-tapes, and so much more. I've used it both myself as an actor and to cast projects. It's an incredible resource, intuitive to use, and it's something that I recommend to pretty much everyone. Whether you're a seasoned working actor, or if you're a newer artist looking to take the next step, because Backstage is for everyone, from student filmmakers all the way to major studios like HBO, Disney, Hulu, Netflix, and so many more. They make it really easy to filter through search results on the app, so you're able to find auditions that actually fit you and your goals. Okay, so why are we talking about Backstage? Because they're running the most incredible deal right now. New subscribers can get their first year of Backstage for 60% off. And this includes all the bells and whistles. Unlimited submissions, unlimited media uploads, access to their iconic digital magazine. It's top tier, and right now, it's 60% off. It's a limited time offer, but it's going to be their lowest price of the year. So if you've been thinking about getting on Backstage and holding off, now is the time. Take advantage of this amazing deal. Download the mobile app and sign up for Backstage today. Thank you to Backstage for sponsoring this segment. And now, back to the video. I think the other biggest issue with this trailer, oh my god, is that it screams studio exec. No. Take out all of that musical theater crap and just show the audiences the couple of scenes that they recognize from the original movie, and then Olivia Rodrigo. That's all people want to see. Things they recognize and Olivia Rodrigo. I just choked on my water and then had it come out of my nose. Lorne Michaels is definitely trying to curse me from afar. Okay, so let's break down the content of the trailers. I'll say, pretty much all of Renee's line deliveries are phenomenal. She's pretty great. She's very funny. I really enjoyed her album. I actually did a review on that, so if you guys want to see that, I'll link that down below. I've been looking forward to Renee's performance, and I think still that's like one of the top things I'm looking forward to in this movie. Really appreciating that they're trying to keep the jokes fresh, even for people who are fans of both the movie and the musical. Love that they're adding completely different punchlines to well-loved jokes. It feels like it's even furthering the inside joke that the audience is in on. That's how to play off of a love of the original entity, I think. I don't love that they included TikTok. I think that's like a weird pet peeve of mine when like traditional or narrative media includes social media as like part of the plot line or like going viral. So having TikTok in the trailer makes it feel so dated. So that's just a weird personal preference of mine. Am I alone in that thought, or do you guys feel that way too? I'm a little disappointed with the costumes, I will say. I like Regina's like corset, very Fashion Nova look. I think that definitely makes sense for like today's Regina, but I feel like the musical set such a high bar with how incredible the fashion was. But I also understand that like by eliminating the designer pieces that the girls wore on stage, it makes it feel more like a high school in Ohio? Is that where they live? It feels more realistic that these outfits actually look like something high schoolers would wear, like actual high schoolers, not the high schoolers at Euphoria High. Oh, the other big issue. Oh my god, here's the actual big issue that they could have immediately changed the entirety of the trailer. They edited the trailer to the song rather than the dialogue. They made sure that it was on beat with like Get Him Back by Olivia Rodrigo rather than highlighting the punchlines and the jokes, so it felt more like a weird off-brand music video. Very happy to see Ashley Park making a cameo as the French teacher. I thought for sure that she was going to be the "you can try Sears" girl. Oh my god, Sears doesn't exist anymore. Oh my god, maybe Mean Girls is old. Oh my god, am I old? Yeah, I love Ashley Park. She was so good as Gretchen. She was a huge standout in that production. I think that was really her show. She was so good. I will say she does look the same age as the students. The second trailer that they put out, the Regina's version trailer, definitely fixed a lot of the initial issues that I had. For instance, I thought for sure that they were going to open the trailer on a close-up of Regina's lips going, "My name is Regina George," which they did for the second, but they should have opened with that. That would have been so iconic. I'm glad that we got music from the show, but even still, it feels like it's not the best use of it. I wish they included some sort of build, maybe like from the end of World Burn, or a different song entirely. You could start with just like Regina's line from Meet the Plastics, or you could do I'd Rather Be Me, you could do Revenge Party, something that feels like it's more of a build-up. I will say I'm very excited for the celebrity cameos. I'd watch Tim Meadows read the phone book, so you got me. But those are just my thoughts. I want to hear from you. What do you think about the first trailers of the Mean Girls movie musical adaptation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thanks to Backstage for sponsoring this video. Go check them out and take advantage of that awesome deal. I hope you guys are having a great day. I love you so, so much. Break a leg, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!